Louisiana Beer Reviews, Modelo Especial. Modelo Especial was introduced in 1925 and it's imported into the United States by Crown Imports, who does the Modelo importing. Modelo is 4.4% alcohol, which is typical for Mexican beers. It's described as a Pilsner style lager. It's been imported into the United States since 1990. It gets a fine rating on the Beer and Me. It gets a C on Beer Advocate. The Bros gave it a B minus. And it gets a low rating on Rate Beer. I've had it before. When I drank it one time out of the bottle, it was really skunky, and that wasn't too good. Then I had it out the can later, and it wasn't skunked, and it was a lot better. So I made sure I got it in the can to avoid that problem. Okay, let's get going with this. Oh, I'm glad it didn't spill everywhere. A lot of times these tall boy cans tend to not pour correctly. All right, it has a medium, I guess you say mostly white head, not stark white, but mostly white, and a clear golden appearance with a decent amount of bubbles streaming up the glass. So it looks pretty nice. All right, going to give it the smell test now. No skunkiness, of course, but not a lot of aroma, to tell you the truth, except that I sucked it into my nose. All right. Sorry, folks. Even with that mishap, you just get a little rush of which I suppose is barley malt. So the aroma is basically not present. All right, go ahead. We'll go ahead on to the taste test. It's a stereotypical American-style lager flavor, not unlike Budweiser or Coors or Pabst. Maybe Pabst has a little bit more of that, call it a rich flavor. I noticed on the Crown Imports website, when they talk about other beers, they describe the ingredients: barley malt, water, hops, and yeast. This one they did not, which is making me think that Beer Advocate might be right in this case, that it does have an adjunct to it, added to it. And I would say that's probably corn. Yeah, you just don't get that real strong barley malt breadiness with this. You just get more of a generalized grain flavor, which if you added salt to it, might taste like popcorn. Some corn flavor here. Let's see about the hops. Decent lacing though. Let's see about the hop aspect to it. Well, it does have some hop presence, but it's light and it's at the back end of the taste. So it is really not that unusual of a taste presentation for a Pilsner. Was developed by German immigrants in Mexico. So it's pretty good. Not terrific. The body is light and watery. the drinkability is super high on it. I would say it's just it's easy drinking beer. Is it as good as Milwaukee's Best? No, because I think Milwaukee's Best has a bolder taste, a stronger taste, a more traditional taste. It's why I think a lot of ordinary beer drinkers don't like it. Uh, this is on par, like I said, with Budweiser, Old Milwaukee, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Schlitz. Although not as good as Schlitz, I think Schlitz is the best of the mass-produced lagers. I'm gonna go with a B minus. It's good, but just so. It's not super duper, obviously, but it's good. And I would think, though, as far as Mexican beers, you do better with the Carta Blanca, the Sol, the Pacifico, the Tecate, because I don't think those are made with adjuncts. You just really can tell the difference. You line those up, you got that breadiness. This, you got just the generalized grain. So, but besides that, it is good. Laissez le bon temps rouler. This is a fairly good beer, and I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.